Just a minute. Hello. Yeah, good morning, Abigail. Okay. See, those who started with shares and dividend students. Project trigonometry, if you want, you'll do it. If not, shares and dividend is easy. I'll tell you one dividend part, only one dividend thing. Can you see the screen, all of you? Is it being shared? Okay, because who told me yesterday? Abigail told me, right, about dividend. See, last week, Monday, when I told you all students, I told you all to write it and ask your teacher. Island, did you ask your teacher? Is Island online? Okay, did you ask your teacher? Did you show what you did? Why? It's been 1 week, Island. I told you all right. At least, see, you all have to put some effort, students. Ask your teacher whether this is the right way, what to change. If not, imagine you wrote all 10 days, and if ma'am tells wrong, again you have to start from the beginning, right? Why you all are not taking initiative? Any one of you should ask your teacher. Nobody asked how to write, what to write. Response, students. Nobody asked your teacher. Everything last moment. You'll try to do it in the last moment, and where will you all have time? Okay, see, from my side, what I understood was they have told you all the part topic was. Okay, I think I shared the. Is Felicia online? Yeah, good morning, Felicia. How's your health now, Felicia? All right? Okay. Yeah, look at this, students. If you read this, choose 5 to 10 companies. Okay. You can choose 5, more than 5, 6, 7, 8, or up to 10. So choose up to 10 or 7, it is also fine. And their shares. Shares meaning is nominal price. Or sorry, mark price. And their shares meaning value. Track the market value. So write a company name and their share. Track the market value. Market value is the one which I told for 10 days. And further calculations. For further calculation, just put market value, increase and decrease, and dividend. Dividend is enough. Okay, so what it says is company, their shares. Nobody has collected, right? Have you written, started to write everything? Yeah, write date, fine. Date, okay. I thought you last teacher, you should let me know. Nobody responded after that. Last Monday, I told in between Kefer had sent Aileen and Bhargavi, I think. Bhargavi, Abigail, only 4 students had sent. Okay, and even Nanam had sent, I think, 4 or 5 students, that's it. Okay, write the dates. write the date. Yes, Amy. That's the problem. See, that's the problem. Even I told for Ruth, if you're in India itself, there are so many stocks. Why do you want to take foreign stocks? Uh, Foreign stocks. Why you think ma'am will give more marks? It's not like that, Amy. Why do you want to struggle? If it's in dollars, again you have to do the calculation in dollars. So better avoid foreign stock, students. And they didn't mention here to take Indian stock or foreign stock. So keep it simple. Okay. Everything depends on the way you take. If you take foreign stocks, your entire calculation will change. And I didn't teach you anything about dollars. Okay. So never take foreign stock. Go with Indian stock, students, because foreign stock dollar rate in dollars again hectic. Each and every value will change. So better avoid foreign stock. Always go with Indian stock, State Bank of India, Bharat Electronic, anything. If you want, you take 10 or even 7, 8 is also fine. They have told any 5 to 10 stocks. So you are in 10th standard, you should know what to attempt, how to do the assignment, not just simply copy. Project is you'll have to understand something. Look here, take any 5 to 10, you can take 10, 7, 8, anything. So first thing, write name of company. Okay, name of company. Sometimes the stock name will be same. Right, name of company, these are the columns, stock name. Okay, then you need market price. After market price, increase and decrease. Don't just put increase, right? Increase and decrease. Right? Increase, decrease. Okay, increase and decrease. It is understood that is for each stock. Fine, increase and decrease. So if it is increase, put an arrow top, or do one thing, just ignore that arrow. Put plus 30.60. If it is plus, it is understood increase. If it is minus, put minus. For example, look at this company. All of you are listening, right? ITC company, ITC Limited. It's very easy to score 20 students. If you are very lazy, not concentrating, left up to you all. Look here, minus 1.885. So which company is this? ITC Limited. So if you go to ITC Limited, look here, I'll tell you. First choose any 10 stocks. Okay, choose any 10. And in that, there's one simple calculation where you'll have to learn this. Can you see the dividend here? All of your dividend, last, this part. What is dividend given? 5.09%. Yes. Only this is enough. Other calculations are not required. Market capital, all that we didn't study. It's not there in your chapter. In your chapter, you have only stock price, increase and decrease, dividend. Okay, I'll tell you how to calculate dividend. Dividend is not given in rupees. Is it given in rupees or percentage? Percentage. Look here, I'll tell you. ITC Limited, what's the stock name? ITC. Can you see NSE? Yeah, NSE is the stock name, ITC. Okay, NSE is the stock name. So you can write the company name. Sometimes the company name and stock name will be the same. Right? Company as ITC. What is this? ITC Limited. So better do it, students. You are only a 1 week. You try to score at least 18 or 19 marks in this. So this, definitely in board exam, you're almost, if you complete it, if you write it neatly and complete, you have 20 marks with you, 18 or at least 19 marks. So that you don't have to struggle. Okay, because other chapters are tough. Studying chapter is tough. So do your project well. Write ITC Limited, and the NSE stands for National Stock Exchange. Name is ITC. Okay, so I'll tell you, Amy, I'll tell you where they don't give reduce. What are the four criteria they had given? What are the four things? Your name of the company, name of the company, stock name, market price. What was the market? Market price is 284. 284 rupees, right? Rupees symbol 284. What's happening? 284. Then, is it increasing or decreasing? Downward arrow. Decreasing, and that is in percentage. Decreasing in percentage. Don't write percentage first. Always write rupees -1. So I'll tell you the meaning. Today the stock price, each stock price is 284. ITC companies. Okay, it is ITC is Indian Tobacco Company Limited -1. So which means yesterday, if you compare yesterday and today, it is increased by -1. If you compare yesterday's and today's, it is decreased by -1. Just put minus, don't put arrows up or down. It doesn't make any difference. Minus meaning it is decreased. And in bracket you write 0.35%. 35%. So try to write it bit small, okay, so that it doesn't occupy much space. Name of the company, stock, increase, decrease, then dividend. The last one, just show dividend calculation. Dividend. So now I'll tell you how to find dividend, students. What is dividend given here? Dividend is how much? 5.09 percentage is given. 5.09. So how do you calculate 5.09? This 5.09 is calculated on market price, dividend. The chapter which we studied, dividend formula is different. You will remember dividend. What is dividend also known as? Annual. What is annual income formula? Whenever annual income or dividend is given. Rate of dividend divided by 100. Number of shares, anyway we are going to be only one share. We are calculating one share, take it as 1. Okay. You don't have to use this formula. I'll teach you how to do it directly. But compare it, if you relate it with your chapter, number of share, we are just calculating one share. 281 into nominal value. What's the nominal value? 284, right? No, not 284. This is market value, students. Nominal value of this company is, look here, nominal value, open market value, capital, okay. Nominal value is not given. Nominal value was when this ITC company had started in the beginning, maybe 10 years, 20 years back. Okay, they would have quoted for a certain price that is not mentioned here. Into nominal value, rate of dividend is also not given. Okay, rate of dividend is also not mentioned here. So this is the formula we usually use when we do the calculation in chapter, annual income or dividend. But here we don't have to use this formula. So what you do is just take 284, multiply by 5.09. This is the answer, 5.09. Okay, then you have to divide it by 100. All of you will make a note of this. Look here, I'll repeat again. Take 284, multiply by whatever dividend is shown, 5.09, 1445 divided by 100. What's the answer? 14.45. Yes, just take 14.45. This is the calculation you all should know. So I'll tell you, dividend 14.54. So always go with the percentage, students. Look here, 14.45. It's given here. ITC stock price. Can you see? For now, what is the price? 14 point. All of you respond. 50. Current price 14.4. Is that what we got in calculation as well? 14.45. They just round it off. 14.50, right? This is how you calculate dividend. Is it clear? So I'll repeat. Calculation, I'll tell you. See here, what you do is, in the first page you write any one or two calculation will show students. One or two calculation, show it in the last. Do one thing, just write 5 stocks. For example, 6 stocks. See, till here. In the first page, write any 6 or 7. If these stocks are not there, you'll have this much of space left, right? You'll have the space left. In this space, just write dividend. Just show formula. Dividend is equal to, write dividend of which company you're showing. Dividend of ITC. Because there's no space. Your teacher, just like that, they won't even think. Just like that, they'll give you all the topics. Okay. So they should know dividend. Okay. And they didn't explain what to do. Nothing. None of the teacher told you all how to write, what to write. No. Okay. They just gave the topic. Fine. Okay. So no worries. Just in the last, write dividend of ITC, students. Take market price multiplied by dividend. Okay. Dividend divided by 100. Just show this formula. See, this is the formula I've used. Market price into 5.09 divided by 100. And it's not tough. I'll tell you how to make it simple. For the first 1 or 2 pages, you show the calculation. From first only 1 or 2 days, they'll check. They'll just turn the pages once first day, second or third day. From 4th, 5th, 6th onwards, you can directly use ChatGPT calculator, get the values, and you can solve it. It's very easy, students. The thing is, you'll have to put effort. Within 10 minutes, every day you spend 10 minutes, that is more than enough. Within 10 minutes, you'll get the answer, all the answers. Is this clear? Made a note of formula? Don't write everything, Bhargavi. See, you keep copying everything, you won't understand. Yeah, just understand the formula. And even this formula, students, listen, this formula is just to show your teacher that you have calculated. If she asks you without calculation, how did you get? You can tell her, I've used this formula. That's how I got dividend. Okay. Yes. Is it asked? Nominal value is asked? Okay, nominal value at par. Yeah, it won't. Yeah, you can't fit. Okay, I'll tell you. You can write it in different order. Then don't do it like this. I think 10 stocks are too much, students. We'll do one thing. Take only 5 stocks. Okay, take 5 stocks. All of you will take a rough sheet now. Because project is important. Take rough sheet. All of you will just quickly take a rough sheet. At par, what are the things we studied in your chapter? Can you tell me? Nominal value, market value, at par, above par, or below par. Then along with that, we'll also calculate dividend. Here, rate of return. Okay, rate of return is also fine. ROR, rate of return. Did ma'am mention their income percent? No. See here, explain about the terms used in shares and dividend. And for the calculation, this is, see, this is theory part. Theory part is different, students. Income. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll choose any 5 stock. Okay, just 5 is enough. I'll tell you how to identify market value, income, calculate dividend, income percent, nominal value, at par. Eileen, all this are explanation, Eileen. Can you see definition and formula? It is not that. Yeah, not that calculation. Why do you all want to make it complicated? For 10 marks, if you start doing all this, you won't have time, students. It will take a lot of time. So here they mentioned definition and formula. Okay, so do one thing. This definition and formula, start it first. Okay, all of you will take a sheet. Just make a note whatever I teach, whatever I tell you. Only today I'll explain, students. If I keep explaining about formulas, I mean your project chapters are left. We won't be able to complete. So whatever doubts you'll have regarding project, get it clarified today itself. Look here. First thing, write what is this? Max project. When you start max project, write formulas. Okay, write formula. That is max. Write max project one formula. Write the first chapter. First chapter, for example, GST. Just open a textbook in GST. Any 4 or 5 formulas is more than enough. If there are a lot of formulas, just skip. What are the GST formulas you'll remember? CGST, SGST, right? But CGST, SGST doesn't have formula. CGST, SGST is just, yes, half of GST. Just write, yeah, keep it simple. Liability is not required. Just write GST, SGST, CGST. So you'll know whatever you study, just take 3 to 4 points, right? Then banking, how many formulas do we have? We have 2 formulas. Interest formula, yes. Then we have maturity value is equal to P into N plus I. Interest value is, that's what, P into N, that formula. Then write deposit. Deposit is nothing but investment. Investment is also known as deposit or total deposit. What is total deposit? It is just P into N. Is it clear? So there's lot to do, students. Last week itself, you all should have started. Every day, 2 or 3 chapter formulas you should have written. Okay, so start all this in order. You all write it. After this explaining, I'll give you all some more formulas. Okay, and one more thing. As a teacher, they won't check everything. First 4 or 5 pages they'll check. In detail, they'll check first 4 or 5 pages. So what you do, all the main formulas you write. GST, banking, you can write quadratic equation formula. Okay, quadratic has only one formula. Linear equation, when you take linear inequation, there's no formula but rules are there. There are 3 to 4 rules. Just check 6 rules. Okay, just check your textbook, go with this. And fifth one, you can take matrix chapter. Fine. It's not that you have to write it in order. Write all formulas of 25 chapter. So after matrix, you do one thing. 6th chapter, you'd start trigonometry. Remember trigonometry formulas which I had given? Just check the notes. Trigonometry formulas. 7th one. Yeah, 7th one, heights and distance, there is no formula. Go with circles. Okay, circle will have at least, what blank? Shares and dividend. Anyway, I think don't think shares and dividends you have to mention because that is the topic you're writing, right? Okay, when it comes to circle, students, what is the circle concept we studied? Tangent. Remember the tangent formula? If it is like this, yeah, PT square is equal to PA into PB. Write this and write what is secant formula. I mean, this one, what is that? For circles, what are the 3 formulas we have? Theorem 1, theorem 2, there are formulas, right? Yeah, circumference is equal to twice the, circle center is equal to twice circumference. So all the chapters, just make sure you write at least 3 students. 3 formulas are more than enough. Okay, after circles, check which one has more formula. You can take circles, trigonometry has more. You can write even matrix. If you open matrix chapter, you'll have few formulas in matrix. Okay, what they would check is, they would check whether you've written all 25 chapters. In 25 chapters, I think graph is not there, right? Which one is left, Abigail? Which one? Okay, construction graphical, yes. Obviously, there are no formulas in that. Ignore that. Probability will have 1 or 2 formulas. Fine. So you think if you were a teacher, if 50 students projects are there, you think you'll correct each and everything? Will you have time to check everything? No. Based on that thing, you'll have to do, students. So don't waste your time. Waste your time in the sense, don't try to write everything. Don't write theory part, just ignore. So first 5 to 10 pages. First 5 to 10 pages are very important. That is where usually teachers check. First 3 to 4 pages or 5 pages. Okay, not even 10. They won't even check all 10. So make sure at least 3 to 5 pages. you write lot of formulas. After that, you just skip, write 2 formulas for each chapter. That is more than enough. Okay, then next, when it comes to shares and dividend, first start with definition part. You take your textbook, if not, just put this part in ChatGPT. Fine. So your teacher won't know whether you understood the definition, whether you know the definition, nothing related to that. You take your textbook, write all this definition and formula. Even if you put this in ChatGPT, you'll get what is market value income. Market value is the actual current value. Okay, income is known as annual income. Annual income is dividend. What is annual income? If you invest in a company every year, annual meaning is every year they're going to give you some amount. Annual income or dividend. Okay, actually they mentioned both. Income and dividend is same. Income percent. Income percent is nothing but rate of return percent. Okay, then we know what is nominal value. You can check your textbook, all the definitions are there. So this will take hardly how many minutes? 10 to 15 minutes to just copy. Just write this and write the formula. Okay, so make sure you write definition and formula first. Fine. Write this in first page. All of you understood? Write this in first page. From your second page onwards, take any 5 stock markets. 5. I'll tell you what to calculate. For example, start with second page. In page 2, we need choose any 5 to 10 companies. Let's take only 6 and their shares. So write company name. Which company? What is the stock name? Okay. Then in first page you would have written market value, nominal value, all these things. So that is what your ma'am is expecting. That is what she has written for the calculation. So we don't need to find everything in this. Name will check what is market value, what is nominal value. If market value, nominal value is given, we can find dividend. Okay, along with dividend, what else is important? Okay, just write dividend, students. Dividend is enough. Then if you find market value and nominal value, we can figure out whether it is at par or above par, right? Yeah, we know at par, above par. Okay, so at par or above par, we can find at par, whether it is above par or below par. Fine, I'll tell you how to write. These are the things. If you write this, that is more than enough. For any 6 stocks, you can write. Okay, 6 stocks in page 2. Now I'll tell you what to write in page 2 or in the second page. So name of the company is, let me take from this itself. Okay, only 2 calculations I'll tell you all. Rest entire thing can use ChatGPT. See, ChatGPT has information, students. Your work is how will you extract the information from ChatGPT? That is how you have to make use of it. You should know how to extract information from that. Okay, just like that, you put your project, it won't give, and teacher will definitely identify that you have copied. Look, if you take State Bank of India, SBI, State Bank of India, what are the things I told you all? All of you will respond. Market value. Yes, look at what I'm typing. Give me market value, nominal value. Okay, then annual income or dividend. Both are same. You can just write annual income or dividend. Then what is the other thing, students? Response. See, you can. It is too easy. Instead of searching each and every stock, annual dividend. Okay. If you get market value, nominal value, we can figure out, right, whether it is at par or below par. dividend for, right? The same thing. Okay, give me market value, nominal value, annual dividend for what are the stock names? We'll take ITC, Infosys, Tata Motors. Yeah, I'll tell you what to type. Give me stock names for stock names. Okay, give me stock names, market value, nominal value. It's market value, nominal value, annual dividend for companies. ITC, Infosys, Tata Motors. Okay, any five. Clear? You type any five companies. If not, ignore this. So whatever we type, we call this as prompt. Did you all understand what to type? All of you all? Give me stock names, its market value, nominal value, annual dividend for any six Indian companies. Yes, just mention it on. Okay, if you put this, look, it will give you a clear thing for any six Indian companies. So you don't have to search everything, students, and your teacher won't identify whether you use ChatGPT or Google. Can you see? It's given a clear list. Look at the huge difference. What is given? Nominal value or face value? 10, 1. What does this mean? What is nominal value? I told you all. Is it current price or when the company had started? Yes. Look at Reliance. Reliance was started 40, 50 years back, I think. That time, how much they have quoted each price, each stock price for just rupees 10. So if you're trying to search everything in Google, this will take half an hour. See, within 5 minutes, I got this information. And which date is this? Can you see? Since 8th August, this is a Saturday, right? From yesterday. This is today's price. So the same prompt, copy paste tomorrow. Just change the date. What is so difficult? Every day, 10 days you change. See, dividend. Can you see dividend 6? Rupee 6 is given. Wait, let me check. Increase, decrease. Nominal value, face value is given. Okay, if nominal value is given, and obviously for all the stock price, is it at par or below par? Above par, right? Yes, definitely above par because none of the Indian company stock is started now. Everything started 10, 15 years. So I don't think that is a valid point. So just ignore at par or above par concept. You take all the nominal value. When Reliance started, they quoted for 10. HDFC is 1. Infosys is like a jackpot. Those who invested 5 rupees then, now each stock price is 1173. Even Tata Consultancy, TCS is almost 2500. So you can't, there's no point in finding nominal value and market value, students, because there's a huge difference. It is always above par. So ignore that. Annual dividend and share is given. Now let me change this. So do you think this information is enough? What is missing here? Yes, annual, it's market value, nominal value. In market value, we need increase and decrease. Yeah, let me write. Increase slash decrease. in rupees nominal value, annual dividend, in bracket you put percentage and rupees. Rate of dividend is not required. If you find rate of dividend, again the formula, students, it would take lot of space. Fine. So I don't think this information is enough. I've just changed it. We'll see what we get for this. 8th August 2026 in our close. Therefore, there is no new stock movement for a table dated approximately last Friday. Okay, you can take Friday. Okay, just take Fridays. See here, there is some problem. Minus annual dividend. Dividend is 0.4%. So the prompt, students, everything depends increase and decrease. Market value, price increase, decrease. So until you get, just keep typing. If not, you have to search one by one. I think this is fine, student. Can you see these informations? What is the stock price of TCS? 2,453. So for previous, how much is it increased, students? Increased or decreased? It is increased by 3.53. If not, do one thing. There's increase and decrease is not that clear here. Okay. Can you see face value is given for all the 6 companies? Nominal value, right? Nominal value is given. Annual dividend, just ignore annual dividend. TCS, HDFC, Infosys. Okay. Now let me take only SBI. SBI's value. One more thing, nominal value is always fixed. You use whether ChatGPT or Google, nominal value is fixed. Look here, for TCS it is 1, Infosys it is rupees 5. Infosys 5. Always start with nominal value first, right? Nominal value, then put market value. Okay, so do one thing, nominal value you take from ChatGPT, students. Only the nominal value part for the 6 companies which you choose. Okay, ITC is 1, TCS is 1, ITC 1, TCS is 1, SBI is also 1. Fine. Then just use this and go to SBI stock market. Put SBI stock price. Can you see the current price? What is given? 1097. That is 1097. Then what are the other informations you have to collect? Here it is clearly given. How much is that? It has increased today. 1.1%, rupees 12, right? 1.1%, right? Increase slash decrease, rupees 12 in bracket, right? 1.11. This change is related to yesterday. Yesterday it would have been 1085 students, 1085. Today it is 1097. It is increased by 12. Right? These three information. Then along with that, take this dividend. Can you see dividend? How much is dividend given? 1 point. Yes, 1.58%. You put any stock. These are the informations you have to collect. Look, the first 3 year top and dividend 1.58. I'll tell you how to calculate dividend now. Right, dividend 1.58%. So keep this in bracket. Calculate dividend. Just 4 is enough. If you want to calculate other things, it is going to take a lot of time. All of you will make a note of this in that sheet. Be quick, students. I have written 4 stocks. You all write around 6. Don't need more than that because it takes a lot of time. So today is 8th. You have to submit on 17th. 8 days left, I think. Okay. So you start from day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, you just put it in Google. Day before yesterday's value. So all I can teach is I'll tell you what to write, how to calculate, what to write. You'll have to Google, use ChatGPT or Google, check once and write it. So today is 8th. Start from 6th. 060626. Sorry, 0608. Is it clear? All of you understood whatever I explained? Yeah, because in ChatGPT there's no clear information, students. SBI, TCS, ITC, Infosys. Okay, then or all of you will take the same these things, whatever I'm writing here. Anyways, your teacher won't know that you're in same tuition, you've copied, nothing like that. Infosys, then what else is left? Tata Motors is done, Infosys, Maruti, right? Maruti Suzuki's. Okay, and the supplies, I think medical brand, Infosys is left. Yeah, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, HAL, that is the 5th one. Enough. These 6 stocks are enough. Okay, Maruti HAL. In ChatGPT or just in Google, put Maruti and HAL nominal value. Okay, now dividend 1.58%. How do you calculate dividend in rupees, students? Show this calculation in the last. What is dividend? Below this, five or six stocks you write, right? Below that you'll write dividend. How did I tell you to calculate dividend? Market value into 1.58 divided by 100. 1097 into 1.58 divided by 100. What's the answer? 17.33. Right? Rupees. Just put 17.32. That is enough. Or 17.33. Okay. If your teacher asks increase and decrease doesn't have calculation because that depends on your previous days. Okay. So today it is, just imagine today it is 6 students. 6th. This is how you have to write. Put the date. Don't put day 1, day 2. Or you can just mention below the date. Write day 1. Nominal value, market value, increase and decrease, dividend percent. Dividend, this is the calculation part. Now TCS. First make a note of this, all of you. Be quick. Write it. So spend at least 2 hours today, you'll be able to complete 6th, 7th and 8th, and every day just follow this for the next 10 days. Okay, so Monday we'll start that Monday. We'll continue Monday. Now just concentrate on project, students. I'll give you a break. After break, I'll tell you the formulas, or I'll make you write few formulas. So if your teacher asks where is dividend, show the calculation. Just show 1 or 2 calculation. Remaining, it is understood that you have calculated. All of you are done, completed. Nominal value. Now look at TCS. Let me just take this word, and don't use phone, students. Better if you'll have laptop. If not, you can use phone. Laptop, it is very clear. Put TCS clock price. What are the things you have to take? 2,455. 2,455. Next, what is the increase? Rupees 82. This increase is today. What do you mean by 82? Yesterday it would have been less than 2,455, right? And today it is increased. And percentage is 3.46. 3.46%. Now dividend. If you just scroll down, can you see dividend? What is the dividend given? 2.65%. Right? 2.65%. Calculate the dividend for TCS. This is dividend for SBI. And just show dividend for TCS. Other things you just skip, students. Other things you just ignore, because it is understood you have used this formula. So market value is 2455 into. If the meeting gets over, I'll send you a new link. Rejoin. Okay, 2455 into. Dividend is 2.65. What you have to do after this? You have to divide it by 100. So what is the dividend, students? Annual dividend is how much? Rupees 65. So from this information, what did you understand? Whether SBI is doing well or TCS, which is giving more returns every year? TCS. This is the main concept of the assignment. It's not only about 20 marks. They want to know what you learn out of this. So if you take any 6 stock or 6 or 7, at the end of today's result, you'll have an idea. Okay, which stock should I invest? Which stock is doing well? Which stock is increasing or decreasing? Okay, and one more thing I missed out: increase and decrease. Put plus. I think both are increasing. Next one is ITC. ITC stock 284.90. Is it increasing or decreasing? Decreasing by -1. Okay, 284 decreasing by -1. -1. So you might not have money to invest. You can, if you get information, you can tell your family members or those who ask. So that is what you have learnt in this assignment. Okay, so -1, 0.35% decrease. Put minus 0.35% decrease. Okay, I'll erase this. What is the dividend? Dividend in the sense the company has promised in the beginning. When you join the company, it promises that it's going to pay you how much? 5.09%. So dividend is 5.09%. Which one is paying more dividend, students? Look at the bracket. Which one is paying more dividend? SBI, TCS or ITC? Whose percentage is more? No, percentage value, which is more? SBI, TCS? Percentage wise, I'm talking about percentage. Not rupees, not rupees. ITC, right? See, I'm talking about this one. This is how you'll have to study. 1.58, 2.65, 5.09. Which one is paying more dividend? 5.09, right? But that is not rupees value. This is where the people, those who get invested, this is how they attract. This is how company attract. They tell they'll pay more percentage, but let us calculate and check. Take 284 multiplied by 5.09 divided by 100. The percentage can be more, but if you convert into rupees, look here, 284 into 5.09 divided by 100. How much is it paying in rupees? 14.45. Did you understand this calculation part? Even if the percentage is more, but is the rupees more, which in terms of rupees, which is doing well, which company is doing well? SBI is only 17, not 1073. 17. Okay, so this is how they trick the people, students. Stock market. So you should never rely on dividend percent. You should always check rupees. You have to convert into rupees. Fine. So will you complete all 6 stock markets for today? And tomorrow same thing. I know for 20 marks is just too much, but there's nothing to memorize, students. You have to just go through the formula. Remember this formula: market value into dividend percent, whatever they've given dividend, divided by 100. Giving what? Bhargavi? Break? Why break? Are you studying anything? Just sitting and but why break, Bhargavi? Okay, to eat. You didn't have breakfast. I started late, right? Started at 7. Okay, let others join. I'll just take 5-6 minutes break and we'll start formula, students. See, today and tomorrow you'll have time. Saturday, Sunday. If you'll miss enjoying Saturday and Sunday, Monday onwards you have to struggle. You won't have time. Back again from school. Once you come back, tuition, studying, won't have time for project. Maximum you'll have 4 days. This Saturday, Sunday, and next Saturday, Sunday. 4 days to complete. What about other chapters? Completed? All of your project or your assignments? Done? Yeah, Malavika, you have joined so early today. Were you there before? First class? Explaining about project. Why you joined late? Fell asleep. I all completed almost 80-90%. I've explained. Okay, go through the recording, Malavika. After this, I'll be explaining formulas. Okay. So stock is already done. Yes. All of you understood the calculation, students. Is it clear? ITC, TCS, SBI. ITC, TCS, SBI. Look, to cross check ITC, TCS, TCS, SBI. If you want, you can search the dividend like this. If not, don't waste your time. Better calculate the way I taught you calculation. Look at the dividend of ITC, TCS, and SBI. Let us just cross check. ITC is rupees 8. Okay, 14. TCS is 12. 65. It is dividend and shares. This is showing the latest dividend, but we need this one. For financial year 2025-2026, dividend was 14.50 for ITC. So don't use ChatGPT for this today. You won't know which one to take. Okay, for ITC it was 14.50 as per our calculation. For ITC it is 14.45, almost close. Okay, for SBI, what is given per year dividend per share for 25-26? How much is this for SBI? 17.35, right? We got 17.33, almost close enough. 17.35 and 17.33 are almost close. Is it clear? Will you all complete the shares for the next 10 days, all of you all? Okay, take break at up to 12:30 or 12:40. I'll conduct, students. Up to, yeah, take 8 minutes break. We'll continue at 12:15. Yeah, all of you online. Shall I explain the formula part? Can you check the group, students? Did you get the formulas, all of you? Okay, like this, I'll share you all 6. Can you see for GST what is given? You don't have to explain all this, right? Just write what is CPSP, cost price, mark price, discount, write the formulas. Okay, I have mentioned GST there. This is which chapter? Can you see for banking? Write only these 3 formulas, main formulas. Okay, if you want copy from here or you refer your textbook for banking. This is which chapter is this? Can you tell me which chapter? All of you respond. Which chapter is that? Shares and dividend, right? Okay, just write those formulas. Now for circles there are actually no formulas. Okay, just refer your textbook, students. You'll have formulas like this. Okay. Then let me check trigonometry. I'll send you all only few concepts. Rest you all try. Main thing is the stock market thing. Stock market one. Okay, trigonometry has lot of concepts. Okay, can you see for trigonometry what I have marked? Yeah, for trigonometry. One more thing I missed out. Just a minute. Yeah. You can write trigonometry table for heights and distance because we use trigonometry table, right? No, table is actually not required. Table is just formula based. That is not required. Okay, look here. Before this, there is one more part in trigonometry. This part. So ignore all this diagram. Don't waste your time drawing diagram. Write sine theta. You know what is sine? Perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos, tan, cot, sec. Just write perpendicular by hypotenuse, student. Ignore the diagram. Okay, just ignore the diagram. Don't waste your time. Then write reciprocal relation. All of you understood whatever I told? Reciprocal quotient and go through the formulas. It will be helpful, like revision. When we do it, when we start solving, you can study. You can use the formulas. Reciprocal relation, sine, cos, tan, quotient relation. Okay, trigonometry and trigonometry identities. Look at trigonometry identity. Fine. Like this, I'll send you total how many chapters? 5 chapters I have sent now. Four chapters, right? I'll send you another 5 chapters, students. So total 8 or 9 chapters I'll send. You try to check for another 10 chapters because it is too lengthy. So ignore the theory part. Just go through the formulas. And one more thing, whatever formulas you write it neatly. It will be helpful even for you all to study for your board exam or prelims. You can make use of the formula. So once you write the formula neatly, before submitting, take a Xerox of this. Just the formula part, you take Xerox, whatever you have written. Okay, you can use that formula sheet. Whenever we are solving questions, you can go through that formula sheet and you can practice. So before submitting, keep this in mind. Just take a Xerox of the formulas what you have written. No, they won't give it. No, they won't give. Once they take, they won't give you any. Okay. So stocks, it's of no use, students. Just ignore that formula. You'll take a pick. Whatever formula you're writing, keep that in mind. That formula will be helpful for the next 6 months. So don't just randomly write some formulas. Write it neatly. That will be helpful for you all to practice. You can just look at that sheet and you can practice questions. Okay, let me see another 2 chapters, 2 or 3 chapters. There is a chapter called APGP, Arithmetic Progression, and APGP. I'll give you the formula for that. So from my side, this is what I can help. It is left up to you all. If you all want to score marks in this, you will do it. Okay, I've sent you all APGP. Just write limited, the main formulas. Don't try to write all the theory part. All of you all got it? Both the groups? This is one way, students. I'll give you two or three ways, two or three ideas to do it bit fast. Okay. One way is from textbook, the other way is, look here. Just a minute. Okay, around 7 chapters I've sent students. The other thing is, look here, GPTs. Can you all see the screen, all of you all? Can you all respond? Okay, look what I've done. In ChatGPT, I put this pick. Can you see the content? Content pick, right? From your textbook, just take this content, students. Take this content pick and look here, right? Give just main formulas for these chapters according to ICSE 10th board exam. Okay, according to ICSE 10th board, can you see it is giving all the clear formulas for GST, right? For banking, can you see only these two formulas we have studied, right, so far? Response, students, am I audible to all? Third chapter, look at third chapter, dividend. It is very simple. Instead of wasting your time looking in textbook, do it like this: dividend, income. This is second method. First thing, if you want, refer your textbook. Second, ChatGPT. See, all this we have covered. What is investment? What is return, income, number of shares? discount, then go with linear equation. Linear equation, these are the three important concepts. And Amy, you told there are six, right? So you just cross check once again, cross check your textbook, write those six. But almost 80-90% ChatGPT will give right value. See, this is the factor and theorem part. Copy this: quadratic, ratio and proportion. Write circle chapter, write trigonometry. Look, matrix, copy matrix. But hardly within one day you can complete your project. Arithmetic, APGP, these are the formulas. Reflection topic, write reflection. That as you get this next search, trigonometry and circles. Once you complete trigonometry circle, put another two chapter names. Okay, can you see basic trigonometry it is given? Ratio, sine, cos, tan, reciprocal relation, right? And this is square relation. Sine square plus cos square is 1, square relation, complementary angle concept. This is the table. Table, you write it like this or learn the way I taught student, the order which I taught. Okay, that is done. Next, circles. Main formulas for circle. What is radius? What is tangent? 90-degree. This is the formula we studied. For tangent, PA is equal to PB. Center is equal to twice circumference. Angle in the same segment. Angle formed in a semicircle is 90 degrees. In a quadratic, in a quadrilateral, draw a circle. In a quadrilateral, along with the circle, show this formula. A plus C is 180, B plus D, cyclic quadrilateral. Right, what is exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral? Interior opposite. Alternate segment theorem. There are around 10 formulas. So how many chapters formulas we got? Almost 13 chapters we have here. Right? Understood how to do it, how to get the formulas? This is one, the other way. The other thing is, if you all are friends, 2 or 3 people together, if 3 people are doing together, don't waste your time doing it alone. So what I would suggest is, if there are 3 people, how many chapters formulas you have to write? 25 chapters, right? 25. So do one thing. How many students are there at present? Okay, if your friends, just do one thing, too, because there's no time. For example, 10 students are there. If there are 10 students, if I divide, each student should do how many formulas? Okay, let me write 5 students. If I divide 25 chapter by 5, each student should write 5 chapter formulas, right? So if you're friends or if you're doing in group, if any 3 students join together, one student you'll check for 7 chapter formulas, you'll write 7 chapters. The second student, even you write 7, the third student, or you write 8, 8 and 8. So if you're friends, you can even do it like this. You find 8 chapter formulas, you write and send a pic to others. Okay, the second student will do another 8 chapters. You have to discuss that. Discuss among yourself. You can do it even like this or use ChatGPT. If you don't want to share your answers, or better use ChatGPT. Understood what I explained this part? All of you understood this? If only 2 students are doing, each student split. One student find the first 12 chapter formulas, second student find the 12 chapter formulas. Interchange your formulas. Okay, once you complete, take a pick and interchange and do it. Same goes with shares and dividends, students. Shares. You can split 3 shares, or today if you're busy, if you're not able to find 4 or 5 days shares, ask your friends, help, somehow try to complete and submit it. Is that clear? So this doesn't consider, this is not considered as copying. You can help each other, somehow try to complete your assignment and submit it. Okay, better you all can use ChatGPT or each find around 7 to 8 chapters. Fine. I see Amy, Abigail, usually they'll have doubts, or Aarti. If these 3 students join, take 7 chapters, find the formulas, write it and share among yourself. Okay, like that. If you have friends, you'll do it. Wednesday or Thursday, if nobody has friends or if you have any help, you let me know Wednesday and Thursday. Whoever has done, I'll take the formulas and share it. Is that clear? Done? Okay. And some students would have done, like example, Anam has done and Angel has completed. But don't share students. Anam and Angel, don't share it to others. Okay, because yellow put effort and done, others at least half you all collect students, half you all collect, and if you want, you ask Anam and Angel, they can share you half of the chapter formulas. Fine. So if you think within 2-3 hours you can complete your assignment, students, you share among with others. That's the easiest way. If you want to do it alone, it may take at least 1 week. So the choice is yours. I've explained everything. Now you all have to start doing. Do you all have any doubts? No doubts, right? Okay. Not only in this group, if you all have any your classmates, you talk to them, share your work. You tell you'll write 12 chapter formulas. Tell your other friend to do 12 chapters. Once you complete, take a pic and just interchange and complete it. Somewhere within 2 days, you can complete your project. Especially Felicia. Did you understand Felicia? So don't take too much of stress. Okay. See, trigonometry, I can't tell. Trigonometry is lengthy. I told you, right? Why did you start trigonometry? No, see, if you have idea, the way I told you, within 2 days you can complete your project, right? Ah, So you should find Felicia. Then you can continue with trigonometry itself. Formula you ask your friend, ask help from others. Okay, from Deborah or any other student, you take 5 or 6 chapter formulas. Try to help students. Yeah, try to help, but that doesn't mean you have to give completely all the formulas because you all have put effort. Don't give complete formulas. Just send them 5 chapters or 10 chapters. Okay, that is all I can tell. Some more support each other. Try to complete and submit it. Fine. So